Fisheries subsidies, disciplining the use of trade policy measures in the pursuit of climate objectives, carbon pricing, policy space for green industrialization, then the issue of inclusiveness. Fisheries is a key priority because it deals with the livelihood of millions of people. So it's very important to ensure that countries not only ratify, for those that have not yet done so, but also implement the agreement on fisheries. We need to curb subsidies because they destroy the tons of fish products that otherwise will be very useful for the livelihood of those people. The second thing is to discipline the use of trade policy measures in the pursuit of sustainable development. And this can be a bit tricky because it may actually have a counterproductive effect as we try to advance sustainable trade and green industrialization. The WTO needs to make sure that those trade policies are disciplined and that they do not have a counterproductive effect. The third one is the need for policy space when it comes to green industrialization. Countries of the South, global South, particularly African countries, will need policy space to be able to implement green industrialization policies. Issues such as the local content requirements, they need to be brought back on the table. The time frame to be able to achieve green industrialization need to be considered. They are part of the broader conversation on special and differential treatment, policy space, and I believe they should be prioritized. Carbon pricing. Carbon pricing should also be monitored by the WTO and ensure that it is fair across the board. That will encourage more countries to use their biomass, and because this has not only a positive effect for them in terms of revenue, but also for the world. Then the issue of inclusiveness. There is a need to ensure that the various actors care about having a system that delivers for humanity, for mankind. And this is a people-centered reform that we eventually need. So at the end of the day, with all those priorities, I believe we'll have not just environment back on the table, but also sustainable trade and inclusiveness. That will actually bring us back to the core objectives of the WTO.